The WWE is a highly competitive organization that has the potential to either launch the careers of some aspiring sports stars or castigate them. In this video, we will be discussing the latter, when WWE female sports stars were fired for arbitrary reasons. So stay tuned as we discuss all those female wrestlers who found themselves out of a job for no particular reason. But before we go any further, I would like to request that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Now, let's first try to understand why WWE would fire someone. To be honest, most of the WWE professional wrestlers have a rather unpredictable career since WWE is famous for firing wrestlers, and since it is so frequent, people are not really shocked by it anymore. Even so, most of these decisions make a lot of sense, because those involved are either someone the company does not need, or the wrestler does not have the charisma and fan base to retain their position on the WWE roster. But then, there are some cases in which female WWE wrestlers were fired for dubious reasons. These reasons could possibly infuriate their fan base and are kept away from the general public. So let's discuss these cases one by one. The first case is that of Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose was a household name in the WWE universe since she had won the NXT Women's Championship. She was fired in 2016, and it took everybody by complete surprise. Officially, Mandy Rose said that she had lost her purpose when she dropped the fight for the NXT Women's Championship to Roxanne Perez. But there were other, less obvious reasons for her sudden disappearance. Apparently, Mandy Rose had published some explicit content on her fan time page, and since WWE is considered an independent contractor, Mandy thought that it would be fine to keep her page and the content since she was the only one in control of them. However, the WWE management thought otherwise, and they fired her because the content she published went against the moral codes published by WWE. WWE has since said that letting her go was perhaps one of the most difficult decisions they had to make at the time. The WWE could have used a variety of measures to keep her on the job. For example, they could have warned her, or just made their code of ethics more visible. The second case we'll be talking about is that of Zelina Vega. Early in 2020, Zelina Vega was considered one of the most respected names in the WWE industry. She was able to cultivate her image as a wrestler and did give Asuka a tough time in the Raw Women's Championship. If Vega was becoming one of the more household names in the industry, then why did they let her go? Well, the WWE management had laid out a specific policy banning income from supplemental income sources such as Cameo, OnlyFans, and Twitch. This meant that these professionals could not make additional income by making their own channels. However, Vega took a defiant stance and opened an OnlyFans page. The page gave the fans direct access to cosplay, swimsuit pictures, and more for a monthly subscription of only $30. The company's CEO Vince McMahon understood this to be a breach of her contract and simply fired her. Having said that, after an 8-month hiatus, Vega was back at WWE in July 2021. The third dubious case is Emma. Emma was released just 10 days after her TLC pay-per-view event with Asuka. Things were never quite on track with Emma. For instance, she had some issues with the writing department and would use Twitter to voice her opinions on how things could have turned out instead. Interestingly, Emma was released from WWE on a couple of occasions. Her first dismissal was when she was allegedly found shoplifting an item from Target. The item was an iPad case, and it was later determined that the self-checkout register simply didn't register the product. This issue should not have affected her career at WWE, but it did. The good folks in higher management thought that this case did not reflect a good image of the company and decided to let her go. This is again one of those cases where WWE could have easily solved the matter by doing its due diligence. The fourth case is that of Mickie James. Mickie James was also let go by WWE on 2 occasions. The second time she was released from WWE is referred to as the trash bag incident and has been well documented. But in this video, we will be discussing the first time Mickie James was let go. On the face of it, WWE had released her because she was late on a European tour, but reportedly there were other reasons as well. One of them was her musical ambition, which she started taking seriously at that point in time. James was also in great shape at the time. This makes her dismissal a very dubious case indeed. The sixth case is Sunny. Sunny's career in the WWE had been tumultuous, and one of the reasons cited for releasing her was that she had refused to go to rehab. Sunny made a counterclaim that the reason she was not going to a rehab facility was because she had suffered a miscarriage. Sunny was not able to give evidence of her miscarriage, and the entire episode looked very ugly for all parties. Although the reasons are not as mysterious, they are certainly unfortunate. The next case is Cameron's dismissal. Cameron was never one of the favorite superstars of the WWE roster. Surprisingly, her lack of stardom was not a reason for her dismissal, but it was her candid opinions that she posted on social media. The alleged communication had taken place with Ryback on pay. Cameron was under contract at the time, and although everyone should be given the right to discuss the terms of their employment openly, this was not a very prudent decision. The WWE management cited this reason when letting go of her. The final case is that of Dawn Marie. Now, Dawn Marie was fired while she was pregnant. This was not a good look for the company, and Dawn took the fight to court, which resulted in an out-of-court settlement. The settlement itself showed that WWE knew that there was something wrong with how they let go of her. The case itself cast a very negative image of the company and showed that WWE fired women for getting pregnant. This brings our video to an end. Please give our video a like if you found something of value in it. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next one.